Day two. Alright, y'all, man. Day 2 was cool. I'm lying. Day 2 was not cool, man. Day 2 was a fucking bump in the road. And I thought I'd come in and, try to keep it 100 with y'all. Try to be honest with y'all. It ain't even about, how can I explain this? All right, the lesson of the day is patience. Patience in the storm, bumping the roads, what they look like, how you get over them, and what you're supposed to do on the days you got them. Now, me personally, I had a lot of motivation yesterday. I had a lot of motivation day 0. Day 2, I felt like the decisions I made last night transferred over into this morning. Cause you could see yesterday's video, I was up at 4 o'clock, made Fajr. This morning, I had too much fun last night. Woke up at like 7. And I think I was up at 4. But my bed was just calling me. I ain't getting in the house till like 12 o'clock. So on this journey, I want y'all to know that I'm not living a fake life, I'm not trying to live a different life. I'm also trying to meet my quota while living the life that I live. Because that's the only way it's going to be real. A lot of people, that's why they fail at life. Because they let their life don't meet their quota. You know what I'm saying? Don't meet their goals. And the whole point of the bump in the road is for you to, to reset and to keep going. And to slow down a little bit and pay attention to what you're doing. Or when you're being patient in the storm, you're not going to realize the storm is watering the grass or growing the trees or watering your crops that you done planted, Everybody complain about the storm. When the storm hit and they only look at the bad, they like, and that junk knocked the power out. Or this junk is flooding my basement, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's how a lot of people eat their fruits and vegetables. Or that's how farmland get grown, and so the cows and all the chickens and stuff, they can eat. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's needed for. The rain ain't for to hurt you. It ain't for to be in your way. The rain is to help you grow and to sit you back and to feed you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be fed if you always moving this, moving that, moving that, moving that. You ever try to eat while running? No, you sit down. You grab whatever you about to eat, even if you're eating with your hands. You sit down. I'm telling you, a lot of people don't walk and eat at the same time unless it's a candy bar. If you about to eat some real food, you're going to sit down, get your plate, and you're going to relax. So that's what's happening during the bump of the road in the rain. And for me personally, it take a lot for me to even realize, you know what I'm saying? It take a lot for me to even realize that bump is good. Because I get frustrated easily. I get frustrated, impatient. I start questioning about like what's going on. Why is this way? But I came on here to tell y'all that even through all this, when I woke up this morning, I prayed. Working out, honestly, I was unpacking so much, processing and unpacking something so much that I got distracted. But I'm going to get my workout in tonight because there's no excuses. Even if it is just shadow boxing or doing some push-ups or anything. So that was my 5. I still got to get my workout in. But that just to let you know, you can also put stuff to the back until you get in your right mental space. But you got to get it done that day. You can't skip it. You can't skip it. But you can put it to the back for a little bit. You can't put it to the back burner and come back to it. It's like that hard question on the test. And you're like, man, I don't know what did Johnny. You don't spend your whole time on that one problem. Go answer an easy problem. Go do something easy for yourself. Even if that's going downstairs to get some water. If you stuck in the bed all day, go downstairs and get some water. Go walk. Go stand outside and touch grass. You know what I'm saying? Reset yourself. And then go finish what you was going to do. That's something that I live by. If you get sidetracked, then let it be sidetracked. But when you done being sidetracked, go back to what you originally was going to do. Because at the end of the day, that's all this is being consistent and disciplined. That's all this is. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then today we had an alright trading day, you know what I'm saying? We had a nice little solid day. I ain't gonna say we had the best day. We was up 1% today, you know what I'm saying? We up 1% today. I bought me a little Amazon, some gold. I still got gold and our Bitcoin. I don't know if y'all remember yesterday. I was like, yeah, this junk going up. This junk made me so far. Let me see. Where's that? So far, I'm up 2.9% on this junk. It had 83% return today. I might still rock out with that junk. Gold dimmy right today. Plus $1 today. You know, it was moving slow yesterday. Now today, you know what I'm saying, did what it's supposed to do a little bit. Then I bought me some Amazon. I seen Amazon was down today, y'all. Y'all see this jump down. Cool, $2, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it, you know, that's how I trade. I'm gonna look for the stuff that's down. I'm gonna keep riding the wave until it go up. And I'm gonna stay disciplined, you know what I'm saying? And discipline look like this. We up 1% today. You know what I'm saying? 17776. Look at it how you want, but tomorrow's gonna be a different number, and we aiming for 5% again. You know what I'm saying? We aiming for that. And I just want y'all to know, them bumps in the road, man, they not there to hurt you. Most of the speed bumps, they not there to hurt you. They dead so nobody else get hurt. Or somebody that's out here wilding don't hurt theyself. Most speed bumps is in places where it's a whole lot of traffic and people is moving around and stuff like that. And you gotta be mindful. And that's all that bump is, for you to be mindful. For you to sit back and think, like, am I really moving right? Am I doing the right thing? Do this feel right? Do this still sit with me? When that bump hit, more than likely you're going to feel some type of way. More than likely you're going to feel like, why me? What's going on? I didn't ask for this. And that's where your character really shows. Because you didn't ask for it. If anything, you did not request that whatsoever. But you know what's good after that? It tests your mental. It tests your mental strength. It could test your physical strength too, your emotional strength, your spiritual strength. But I'm going to say bumps in the road really test your mental strength. And it really tests your faith. Because you can get in that rut, you start thinking like, man, what is all this really about? Why? You start asking them types of questions like why, and you don't unpack it, you just try to smoke it off or move on into the next situation, and then another bump and you don't ask why, what is this about? You don't stop it and really think. You're just gonna keep stacking up them bad vibes, bro. That's how people be like, man, my life's so hard and I can't, like, it's just too hard, too much is happening. Some people kill themselves. And that's a reality that I kind of try to face and try to talk myself out of sometimes. Not saying that I want to kill myself, but I know there's people out here that might feel that way. And I just want you to know that you're stronger than that. Your mental is stronger than that. Whatever your brain is telling you when you don't going through this bump or this storm, whatever it's telling you to test your strength. It's telling you to test your power, your willpower, what you deserve out of life. If you're going to fold to your brain, you're going to fold to a lot of stuff. Because you the one that control your brain. So if you can't even control something that belongs to you, it's going to be hard for you. So you need to start, I know people say all the time, like affirmations and stuff. But really speak positively about yourself. Really do. And enjoy the life that you living. Because once you start enjoying your life, even on the bumps, you enjoying the bump like you happy about going over the bump. Versus, man, this pothole done messed my car up and my tire done bust. Like, you see the difference? You see the difference? Most of the time when people go over the bump, you know what I'm saying? They don't mind the next bump. But when you go over the bump, boom, boom, boom. Oh, my tire. Oh, man, my axle might have messed up. Next thing you know, man, you scared to go over the next bump. You scared to drive again. You thinking negative. Just go over that bump. Or if you know a bump is coming, because most of the time you set this up for yourself. The decisions that you make leads to these bumps. Like me, for instance. I just told you yesterday, I ain't getting in the house till 12 o'clock. Y'all seen how I closed the video yesterday? I said I was with the men. I ain't getting in the house till 12 o'clock. Responsible me would have woke up at 4 o'clock. I created that bump. Whether I like it or not. I didn't have to go out. And I didn't have to stay in the bed. But guess what? I did both. I'm going to get a bump. I'm going to go over that bump. Now it's on me when I go over this bump to have an attitude or not. Because that's where your character truly shows and where your power is. Because you can go over that bump. You're going over the bump. First of all, you're going over the bump. So it's all about your attitude when it comes to that bump. And you name that bump as either something that's in the way or something that's getting to where you need to go. And that's just all I got to say for that, man. You know, tomorrow we're going to lock in the same way. I'm going to go get this workout in. Might just do some in-house push-up, sit-up vibes, you know what I'm saying? Because today was a tough day. I had to unpack some stuff that really meant something to me. So we going to have days like this. It's going to be 490 straight days. Even in a whole year, you don't have 365 straight good days. So mine just came on day 2. Maybe it'll come on day 3. Maybe the rest of this week will be nothing but a long speed bump. But I guarantee you, I'm going to be here every day to give y'all some type of sustenance and advice. Whether it's I had the best trading day possible, I crushed the gym, or I hit the bag so crazy that it bust. You know what I'm saying? Or my hands are looking faster. If I'm having them great days, man, you're going to hear about it. But when you see me having a bad day, just know I'm going to come and tell you the same exact thing. We locking in on Project 555. And every day our goal is 5 workouts. Every week our goal is 5 workouts. Every day is to get 5% in the market. And to make sure that we pray 5 times. Because at the end of the day, if you're not trying to connect to something higher, man, that bump on the road going to feel like worse. It's going to feel worse. Because then you're going to start blaming yourself. You're going to be like, well, dang. Well, dang. Every time I go over a bump, it's like this. When in actuality, man, that bump was just there. It was, to me, Allah wrote the bump for you to realize how you can get strength from yourself. But not everybody believe what I believe, so I can't force that on y'all. But what I will say is that you need to just take a step back, look at it for what it is, and be like, man, it was going to happen. It was going to happen regardless based on everything that led up to this. And you are in control of some decisions. So since you're in control of your decisions, it's just better off to try to make the right ones. And when you make the wrong ones, go over that bump with a smile on your face, man. Stand in the storm with your North Face coat or your umbrella until one day you pulling that Rolls Royce umbrella out. Think about that when you're going through the bumps. You know what I'm saying? You might be going over the bump in a bike right now, man. When you go over that bump in that Lamborghini, it's not going to matter. Or you might feel a little bit more mad that bump was in the way of your land. But when you get to that point You mad about the right stuff. Not mad because it's a bump, but mad because your car might have got messed up by the bump. Or you might have got messed up by the bump. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at the bump. Never be mad at the bump, because it's just here to slow you down and to have you think, man. And that's all I really got for y'all today. I really wish I could have something better for y'all today. And maybe that'll be for me tomorrow or maybe Thursday. But we gonna keep focusing in and locking in, and we gonna keep Project 555 pushing, because if we don't keep it pushing, we gonna lose ourselves. Not trying to do that. So yeah, man, let's wrap this joint up. I see y'all tomorrow, man. It's over.